Video games. Can't say I understand them, as I've just never seen their appeal or been drawn to find out more. Yet, in the past when I've asked my guy friends or former boyfriends what they've done all day, it's always the same thing. I played Call of Duty, I played this and that, and a little bit of this. So I started to wonder, was I missing something? Have I been missing out on some awesome way to spend hours upon hours? I mean, when I heard the word Halo, for example, I didn't think of a video game. I thought of Beyonce. But have I been missing out? Have I been wasting my life away watching television when I could have been playing video games? I decided to explore.
Hi, everybody.
Why do you play video games?
Ever since I was young, it's grabbed my attention. Boredom, really.
It's just like endless stuff to do.
It kind of calms me down.
I definitely don't want to do homework.
Fills up your free time.
It's kind of relaxing. I don't have to think about anything.
Test your ability mentally and in terms of hand-eye coordination.
And it's fun to like play with other people. You're not just by yourself.
When you're playing right next to the person, it's very, it's exciting. Your heart's pumping and whatnot.
After you write a paper, it's kind of nice to just wind down and be able to like pretend you're an NBA player.
Because I can't be an awesome wizard in real life, but I can in the video games.
How often do you play video games?
At least 3 to 4 times a week.
Every day of the week.
If I have a light week, at least 5 days.
Probably every day of the week.
6 to 7 times a week.
I raid 5 days a week. Raids are 25 people. We get together and we all set a time to log on at the same time, and we go in and play together for like 4 hours at a time.
There was one time in particular. Me and my buddy Kumar, we played 17 hours.
In each sitting, 2 hours would be the
At
average.
least a couple of hours, not like 4 or 5. I've maxed out maybe like 8, 10 hours a day.
I commonly play 8 hours in a row.
Like in between class, and I'll just take as much time as I know that I have until I go to class. I'll literally play up until like I know that I'm gonna be late.
Or if I'm playing with friends, like before we go out, which is nerdy, but that's okay. Probably that could last 3 hours, 4 hours.
If I'm home for break, I'll sit there literally every waking hour.
Like, okay, one more gym, then I'm going to bed. And one more gym after that. And then it just adds up.
What games do you play?
I'm a big fan of puzzle games.
Role player, like you're a little character. You do stuff, quests.
Role-playing games, just because of the story. It's like a good book.
Types of games where you kind of just play like a badass and just run around and kick people's asses.
Call of Duty. I'm a big fan of StarCraft. That's probably it. But those are enough to like fulfill my killing appetite.
Super Street Fighter 4, Halo. I'll only play Halo if I'm with like my buddies and we're like, oh, let's play some Halo.
Yeah, I play World of Warcraft normally.
My favorite is probably the original Super Smash Brothers, because like I still play it with my friends back home, like all the time.
NBA 2K10. I made my own dream team, the Bulls, and we are dominating the NBA. Thanks for asking.
What would you do with your time if you didn't play video games?
If I didn't play video games, I'd like to say I'd do something more active, like a sport, but
I would probably spend a lot more time on Facebook or just watching TV.
Pretty much do better in everything. And when it's not around.
I'd probably be sleeping. I'd actually probably get more sleep. I should think about that.
Normally when I find that I steer myself away from video games, I'm probably spending more time on school. Or if not, I would probably read, I guess.
Not one person said if they did not play video games, they would be more social. People are bound to procrastinate. So I suppose that while I spend hours upon hours relaxing by laying in my bed watching television, this is how they spend their relaxation time. So even though I don't think I could ever see myself getting into video games, I can always appreciate a person's desire to unwind and, well, not do homework. After all, we're all entitled to some rest and relaxation, right?
yeah.
Think I'm addicted to your life. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face.
your guild and you make friends and stuff.
Wait, are you still playing on right now, or?
Well, kind of. But not.
Okay.
It's embarrassing.